Hey tech enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that should have AMD execs sweating bullets and Nvidia celebrating with champagne. AMD stock is taking a beating, and it's all because of one thing: AI. Specifically, their perceived inability to seriously challenge Nvidia's dominance. Is this just a temporary setback, or a sign that in the cutthroat world of AI, there's no room for second best? That's what we're unpacking today. Buckle up, because this rabbit hole goes deep, and I want to hear from you. Are you an AMD believer, or have you already jumped ship to Team Nvidia? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's get straight to the point. The headline is, AMD stock is slumping. The reason? Concerns about their competitiveness in the AI chip market. Investors are worried that they're simply not keeping pace with Nvidia. Analysts are downgrading their outlook. The market is sending a clear message. AMD needs to prove they can play in the big leagues when it comes to AI. This isn't just about bragging rights, folks. This is about billions of dollars, market share, and the future of AI innovation. AMD's CEO, Lisa Su, is a brilliant leader, but even she faces an uphill battle against the green giant, Jensen Huang, and his Nvidia empire. The pressure is on. Are you surprised by this news? Or did you see this coming? Sound off in the comments. So, what are the immediate consequences for AMD? First, reduced investor confidence. A lower stock price makes it harder and more expensive to raise capital. Think about it. If you're a potential investor, are you going to pour money into a company that's struggling to keep up, or one that's crushing the competition? Second, internal pressure. AMD will be scrambling to improve their AI chip offerings. Expect accelerated development timelines, resource reallocation, and a whole lot of late nights for their engineers. Third, talent. Negative news makes it harder to retain and attract top engineering talent. The best and brightest want to work for winners, not companies perceived to be losing. And finally, a strategic reassessment. AMD might need to consider acquisitions, partnerships, or even a shift in product focus. This is a critical moment for the company. What do you think AMD should do to turn things around? Let me know your ideas. Now, let's talk about the winner in all of this: Nvidia. AMD's struggles only reinforce Nvidia's position as the undisputed king of the AI chip market. This means less pricing pressure. Nvidia can maintain those juicy profit margins. Increased investor confidence. Nvidia's stock could see further gains as investors flock to the perceived leader. And of course, easier talent acquisition. Top engineers are going to be lining up to work for the company that's driving the AI revolution. Nvidia is sitting pretty right now. But is this dominance good for the industry as a whole? That's a question we'll explore later. Do you think Nvidia's dominance is a good thing, or does it stifle innovation? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. But the impact doesn't stop with AMD and Nvidia. Think about the AI startups out there. They're going to become even more reliant on Nvidia's hardware, potentially limiting their options and increasing costs. And investors may become more cautious about funding AI startups that rely on alternative chip providers. This could create a real bottleneck for innovation. It's tough enough to start a company as it is, but now you have to worry about the availability and cost of the essential tools? That's a tough pill to swallow. What kind of impact do you think this will have on the future of AI startups? What about the big data centers and cloud providers like Amazon and Alphabet? They may face higher costs for AI infrastructure if Nvidia's pricing power increases, and their efforts to diversify chip suppliers may become more difficult. These companies need options. They can't be completely beholden to a single vendor. This isn't just about cost, it's about resilience and security. Vendor lock-in is a dangerous game. Imagine the impact on AWS or Google Cloud if they were completely dependent on a single supplier and that supplier had a major outage. It would be catastrophic. What do you think these companies should do to mitigate this risk? And finally, the semiconductor manufacturing equipment suppliers. Those who supply Nvidia may see increased demand, while those primarily serving AMD could experience a slowdown. This is the ripple effect at play. One company's struggles can have a significant impact on the entire supply chain. The semiconductor industry is a complex ecosystem, and everything is interconnected. This is a reminder that even seemingly small changes can have big consequences. What does this mean for the future of semiconductor manufacturing? Now, let's throw a wrench into the works. The article mentions DeepSeek, a Chinese AI startup claiming strong performance at lower costs. If their claims are valid, this could be a major disruptor. This adds another layer of complexity to the AI chip market. We've got Nvidia as the established leader, AMD trying to catch up, and now a potential new contender from China. This is going to be an interesting battle to watch. Do you think DeepSeek is a real threat or just a flash in the pan? Let me know your thoughts. Okay, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. What are the broader socio-economic impacts of this situation? First, a potential slowdown in AI innovation. Reduced competition could lead to slower innovation and higher costs for AI development. This could stifle the advancement and adoption of AI technologies across various sectors. Second, geopolitical implications. If a single company dominates a critical technology like AI chips, it could raise concerns about the overall competitiveness of the US in the global AI race. And increased dependence on a single US-based company could raise concerns for countries seeking technological independence. This is about more than just profits. It's about national security and global power. What are your thoughts on the geopolitical implications of AI dominance? And finally, the job market and economic inequality. Job creation may become concentrated in companies and regions associated with Nvidia's ecosystem. And if AMD struggles significantly, it could lead to job losses in related areas. Furthermore, if AI technologies are primarily driven by a single company, the economic benefits may be concentrated in a smaller group of stakeholders, potentially exacerbating existing economic inequalities. This is a serious concern. We need to ensure that the benefits of AI are shared broadly and that no one is left behind. What can we do to mitigate the potential for job displacement and economic inequality? Let's talk risks. From a technical perspective, AMD faces a huge challenge in catching up to Nvidia. Nvidia's technological advantages are significant, and AMD needs to innovate like crazy to close the gap. There are also concerns about the performance and adoption of AMD's chips. Are they really competitive with Nvidia's offerings? And then there's the wild card of DeepSeek, potentially offering high performance at a lower cost. AMD is betting big on a new chip release in mid-2025. If that chip doesn't deliver, their prospects could be in serious trouble. What are the biggest technical hurdles that AMD needs to overcome? From a business perspective, AMD faces the risk of losing market share to Nvidia and other competitors. This could lead to revenue and earnings misses, which would further erode investor confidence. Increased competition could also force AMD to lower its prices, impacting profit margins. And let's not forget about supply chain issues, which can always throw a wrench into things. AMD's reliance on a few key products also presents a risk. If those products underperform, the whole business could suffer. What are the biggest business risks that AMD faces right now? Finally, let's talk ethics. The lack of AI revenue guidance from AMD raises questions about transparency. Are they being upfront with investors about the challenges they're facing? There's also the potential for AI washing, overstating the capabilities of their chips. And we need to think about fair competition. Is Nvidia's dominance stifling innovation? And of course, we can't forget about data privacy, the potential for bias in AI systems, and the potential for job displacement. These are all ethical considerations that AMD needs to address. What are the most important ethical considerations in the AI chip market? So, what's the takeaway? AMD is facing a serious challenge in the AI chip market. They need to innovate faster, be more transparent, and address the ethical concerns surrounding AI. The future of the company may depend on it. This isn't just about AMD, it's about the future of AI. We need a competitive market to drive innovation and ensure that the benefits of AI are shared broadly. What do you think? Is AMD up to the challenge? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech analysis. Thanks for watching.